So we have used many phones from Samsung, Apple, Motorola, Xiaomi, Vivo, and the list goes on and on and on. But there is one brand that we haven't tried, and that is Infinix. I found the Infinix company is very interesting and innovative. So this is the newly launched Infinix Note 30 5G. It is priced at 14,999 with bank offers and all of that. And at that price, the specs on paper seem pretty good. You get a 108 megapixel main camera, stereo speakers powered by JBL, 45 watt fast charging, and up to 256 GB storage. So the question that has to be asked is this a good phone for 15,000? Well, we shall find that out together. Let's go. So you get this box, sound by JBL written over here. I remember my first Bluetooth speaker was JBL. I was a fan. That review should exist on YouTube. Don't search for it. Hey Sam, quick question. Do you know who owns JBL?
JBL.
Kuch bhi. You guys comment below without doing a Google search, like who owns JBL. Inside you get the phone wrapped in this plastic. This is different. All the specs is written over here. And wow, you get NFC also. That's something new in this price range. You get some paperwork, 45 watt charger, USB A to Type-C cable, normal looking SIM ejector tool. And that's not all. You get a hard back cover with JBL branding over here. And you also get a screen protector with installation guide and everything. Seems like a complete package. I mean, good to see that these days because brands have started removing chargers even from budget phones. Coming to the phone's design, there are three things that really stand out. First, the phone has a pre-applied screen protector. So the one you get in the box is extra. Nice. Second, let me show you. You see, this weighs in around 210 grams, slightly on the heavier side. And third, it has a headphone jack. So if you're an audiophile like me, you're gonna love this. Other than this, the phone feels good in hand. The back is made from this shimmery matte material, so it shines under sunlight. The side is made from polycarbonate, and even you get a fingerprint scanner which is pretty fast and accurate. Now this does have an IP53 rating, so it can handle splashes of water, like just taking it outside in rain and all of that. Just don't dip it in water. Also, you get dual SIM plus a dedicated micro SD card slot here in case you need more storage. Plus, you get an additional speaker grill on the top. We'll come to the sound in just a moment. On the front, you get a 6.78-inch Full HD plus 120Hz IPS display. Now, yes, this is not an AMOLED display, but for the price, I don't mind. Because see, I'll play the trailer of Flash. The colors and all are quite nice. Like even if I tilt it this way, there is not much color shift or anything. Now, of course, again, I'm not saying this is better than AMOLED. Also, you get wideband L1 certification here, so you can watch OTT apps in full HD 1080p resolution. My only concern initially was the chin at the bottom. See, it seems a bit noticeable, but in normal day-to-day use or even when you're watching movies, you won't notice it much. Now, one of the major highlights of this phone are the stereo speakers. So while testing, I was listening to Pasuri. Hold on. No, I can't play because, you know, copyright and all stuff. So have a listen to this. And I'll say the sound quality was pretty nice. Like even when I was listening to Pasuri, I could hear all the music instruments separately. It seemed like the sound was coming from a more expensive phone. So overall, the big display and the stereo speaker combo seems pretty good for the price. And of course, if you want to take it up a notch, you can always use the jack, headphone jack. Yeah, jack is alive. Titanic. Okay, coming to the camera, here's a very interesting thing. See here on the box, it says 108 megapixel triple camera. And the pictures from the main camera are okay-ish for the price. Like, have a look at this. The color and skin tone is good, but it does a bit of artificial sharpening. See this picture of the flower, it is nice, but again, a bit extra sharp. Also in portrait mode, the picture is okay, but the edge detection could have been a bit better. Like even this picture, it's very good, but see the area between my hands, it's not blurred, so it couldn't detect that. And on the main camera, you can shoot 2K 30 FPS, and here is how the video and mic quality is. Overall, for the price range, the stabilization and video quality is decent. And the other two are 2 megapixel depth camera and an AI lens. All hail the power of AI. Also see here in the camera app, the main camera is called AI Cam, and rest you get all the modes: portrait, beauty, super night, all over here. And there are also main camera modes if you swipe up here, called panorama, documents, time lapse, sky shop. So I think overall the camera app could be more simpler and easy to navigate. And on the front you get a 16 megapixel selfie camera which can record in maximum 2K 30 FPS, and in this segment anything above 1080p is good. And coming to selfies, I really liked the selfies. Like for the price, this is a really good selfie camera. Now, before I get to the performance section, there is something you should know. So see here, there will be two variants of this phone and both will come with a new Dimensity 6080 processor, which is fine. However, the base variant starts with 4GB RAM, 128GB storage, but the variant that we have is 8GB RAM, 256GB storage. So normal day-to-day tasks like browsing the web, watching videos, multitasking, it is fluid, no lag or anything. We even ran Antutu on it and it scored somewhere around 3,68,000, which is slightly below Snapdragon 695. But let's play BGMI. So you can play 40 FPS at smooth graphics and let's go with that. Stupid. Dude, I just killed 6 people. So for 40 FPS, I mean the gameplay is smooth. I didn't find any unnecessary frame drop or lag or any such thing. And even it doesn't get too much warm, so yeah, it's fine. Out of the box, this runs on Android 13. Now this is good. In the past, I've tried Infinix phones and most of them came with Android 11 or 10 way behind the market. So this for me is a nice change. Also, Infinix promises 1 year of Android updates plus 2 years of security update, which for a phone under 15,000 is okay, I believe. Hope they deliver on the update promise. Also, this has Infinix own custom skin called XOS and I really like this live wallpaper. See, it reacts to the touches. This looks so cool. Also, see, it has this cool multi-view mode. So I'll open YouTube and now if I drag it from the bottom and hold it here, it opens as a separate window. However, it does come with a few bloatware like Snapchat, WPS Office and all of that, like 5 to 6 apps. Unlike, you know, some companies with 50 plus bloatware. And you can uninstall all of these. Now this comes with a 5000 mAh battery, so it can easily last 1 day on medium to heavy usage. Also, it can fast charge at 45 watts and charger included in the box. So it can go like about 55% in just 20 minutes or so. But there are two interesting things here. First, it has something called AI Smart Charge. So basically, if you leave your phone on charge overnight, it will charge only up until 80% and then stop. And again, it will charge the remaining percent in the morning. So this should improve the battery life in the long run. And second, you get something called bypass charging. So if you're playing a game while the phone is charging, the charge will not go to the battery, rather it will go directly to the motherboard. This should reduce heat while gaming. Other than this, you get all the important sensors over here and some 63 additional sensors for charging protection. Like see here, I liked this one. So if there's moisture in your port and if you put in your phone for charging, it shows this message. So there is safe charging. Plus you get NFC and you get 14 bands of 5G. And by the way, Infinix has about 1100 plus service center in India. We also have a service center nearby, and by the way, we are making a video, very big video on service center, so make sure you subscribe for that. So yeah, that was our first impression of the Infinix Note 30 5G. So what do I think about this phone? Well, frankly, this 15,000 price point is pretty tricky because brands have to make smart compromises, and with a price difference of 500 to 1000 rupees, the brand and entire smartphone changes. So if you consider strictly the price of 14,999 with bank offers or no cost EMI, all of that starting at around 2,500 rupees, the Infinix Note 30 is a good phone. Like the display is fine, speakers are one of the best, even the performance is decent. The only thing that I wish could have been better was the camera. An ultra wide angle lens instead of the 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth would have done the trick, but anyways. On that note, this is Brady signing off. See you in the next video. Pew pew.